EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are as the Cards get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Murray now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle. Going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Murray, being chased down left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. First down run with Elliott going to go for about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. With the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck oil that they can fall back on anymore.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here's Murray. Throw left side complete. It's Drake. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That goes for 14 yards. First down, Cardinals. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
41-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Murray. He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on
facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
49
Murray the give. This is Drake. And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 43-yard line. But one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It's going to be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
The 37-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again. Murray flushed out right. Right back to Williams, and this time he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, Drake. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive, much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
10 at the 22-yard line.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Drake. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. To throw is Murray. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Murray. The quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Murray going to throw. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. As his guys are on the board first here tonight.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Prescott from the gun. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Elliott. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Elliott. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so, and one of my favorite coaches just say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Open man is Kirk, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there.
10 at the 40.
Shotgun now from Murray. On the crossing route, complete. It's Fitzgerald. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Another
from the gun. Murray over the middle, complete. That's Fitzgerald. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts.
4 yards.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. And he'll go underneath here to Drake. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
20-yard line.
Now Drake. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Murray into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Prescott on first down. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Complete.
The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout
15.
as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. A tie game. I don't think anybody in this building, including you or I, was expecting that.
No, I would agree with that totally. I didn't expect to see it at all, but I kind of like where they were going with this. You know, as you said, tie game, trying to steal a possession, steal an advantage. And you told your defense at the half you were going to do it, which also told them that you had confidence in them in case it failed, as that one just did.
And now you've given good field position here to start the third quarter. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down, Cowboys.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 11 more on that one, and another first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, Jalen Thompson picks it. And to the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray steps away to his left. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Throwing again, Murray. Going down the middle, and it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Forced out to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Aldon Smith able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Throwing is Murray on third down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Murray hooking up with Kirk for an Arizona first down.
54 Mike. 54 Mike. Sure.
Operating from the gun. Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
At the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Tony Pollard on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Cardinals say they have it. They do. Arizona recovers. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game.
It's caught inside the 25. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian Kirk, 54 yards. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Mix the score. Cardinals 28, Cowboys 7.
And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. Throwing again on second down. Prescott eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
And a Cowboy first down.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Prescott's pass.
23 yards, the final tally.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Dallas.
From the red zone now, Prescott flushed out right. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
And it's third down.
Prescott now. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
The play leads to second and goal at the 5-yard line.
On second and goal, Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Zerline good with a PAT. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football, you've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
That one good for 37 yards.
The 28-yard line.
Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds after his short pickup, as that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. That is caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 2-yard line.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Now they go screen. It's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Chandler Jones. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Takes it at the 7. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his first pass is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Slant to Adams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So if they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. That's caught. It's Robert Tonyan, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down.
The 44-yard line.
Check 50, check 50. Get 300, get 300.
On 1st down, Rodgers. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Packers have taken the early lead. That's just a solid, methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31.
To throw again on 2nd down. Brees. It got his man complete. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete.
Michael Thomas,
Touchdown.
69 yards. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
The kick is good.
Well, yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who can also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate him, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
26.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers dancing to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play. Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles behind the line of scrimmage.
Loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Now Breeze. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 veterans, Breeze to Sanders there for a Saints 1st down. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Jones. And good running, going to get this down close to a first at the Saints' 43-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
And 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. It's caught. Jones. And he's going to have a Packers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup. On play action, Rodgers rolling to his right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches?
You didn't need a mat.
you just did it with the ground?
Absolutely.
That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. There's Breeze. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. From the 10. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
Mark, you nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers, escaping the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Breeze now on first down. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. No gain on the screen there at second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 15-yard line. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
2-yard line.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They do go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30.